Hey everyone, my name's Matthew Oakley and I'm from Transform Forever and Bodyweight Workouts. I just want to do this quick video because I want to explain how my product is going to obviously change the way that you do exercise and obviously make sure that you're not getting bored and obviously demotivated with different workouts. Because I know by working with my one-to-one clients over the past 2 years, I've just been trying to find ways to make the workout shorter and obviously more enjoyable for you and obviously my own clients. And what I've done is I've come to the conclusion that obviously people want short, sharp workouts. So my workout's only like 10 minutes long. So obviously, or it can be longer than that, 10-20 minutes long. So obviously, I think what most people want is obviously kind of accountability and obviously time, obviously the workouts to be short and sharp, and obviously to burn as many calories and as much fat as you can, kind of thing. So obviously, the way I've done it is obviously it's basically about kind of doing body weight workouts more often than not, with a few weights here and there. But what I found in particular is the fact that people tend to go towards the bodyweight workouts because you don't need any equipment. I mean, it's brilliant because obviously most people seem to think, most women in particular, get intimidated by going to gyms and they kind of feel that they're subjugated to not doing weights because obviously of it being a stigma towards men, and obviously and then they don't do weights because they get intimidated by all the big muscular men and all these big muscular men in the gym, so that's why they don't do weights, and then they just go up the stairs and do the cardio exercises. And obviously the great thing about what I do and the thing that this product I brought out, I'm going to be bringing out very soon, is it's based around bodyweight workouts. And the great thing about it is you can do it anywhere. You can do it at your house, you can do it in your office, you can do it in the most small spaces. I mean, it's amazing. You just need yourself and that's it. You're always going to have yourself, of course, aren't you? So it's it's very worthwhile doing something like this because it's going to be, I think it's going to be life changing for you. Personally, it's with all my other clients I've worked with, and they've all said the same thing. It's so simple, but it's just so effective. I mean, it's brilliant. I mean, the reason why you should listen to me is because my name is Matthew Oakley. And I've been a personal trainer now for 3 years, and I do specifically work with women between the age of 30 and 50, lose fat and obviously lose around the belly, in particular, and obviously around the hips and the bums area, which is where most women, 90-95% of women want to lose it, because at the end of the day they don't want to lose it around, they don't want to gain over body strength, which is fine, but then that's going to be one of the side effects of obviously doing of my program, because obviously it's not just based around your core and your legs, it's based around the upper body, it's based around the cardio, so it's an all-round fitness program, and I just think it's one of the best things that you can do in terms of time and effort and the amount you're going to get out of it. And when you can do more than one workout a day, it really doesn't matter, because you're your own boss. Obviously, if you're working, most women I see as well kind of work from, say, anywhere between 9 to 5, and obviously they say to me they don't get time and anything like that, and it's just an excuse, to be honest, because you don't even need 10 minutes a day to do something, and obviously to get your heart rate up to a sufficient standard, and I just think it's an excuse. And once you get the excuses out of the way, it's like clockwork, to be honest with you. I think as well, because in terms of certain exercise, like women tend to like to do a squat more often than not, and obviously most women will tend to go all the way down, kind of in a certain position, like kind of go a little bit all the way down, but not all the way down. They don't sit into a squat. What most people do is put their chest forward, so they'll lean forward, and obviously they won't actually squat down. They're just leaning forward, so they're not actually working the area that you want to work. The main thing about a squat is obviously you want to work the glutes and the legs, which to do that, obviously you want to push your hip flexor all the way down. Don't just sit into a chair, for example. It's very simple. Like if you've got a chair, I mean, you must have a chair. In terms of your own house or anywhere else, just pretend you're sitting into that, and that's going to be, that's going to be a great kind of starting point for you to get the technique right. And once you've got that right, then it's going to be, War and Peace. It's going to be simple. Then obviously you can then start to add weight to that. And then once you do that, and obviously then you can keep progressing, and obviously you're going to see massive changes in your body. It's just going to be, it's going to be absolutely brilliant. It's going to be, you're going to get the bum and the legs that you've always wanted, because you're doing the form correctly, and that's really important when you're doing an exercise, because it's, if you're not, I mean, for example, if you're doing a bicycle, just doing that, then it's simply just moving around up and down. But with a squat, because you're working so many muscle groups, which is basically called a compound movement, so you're working more than one muscle group. So you're working your thighs, your hamstrings, your glutes, everywhere else. It's very important. So I think probably one of the objections that I can see that I'm going to get is basically finding sufficient motivation, and women finding motivation to do workouts at home. But obviously most women, as I say, seem to think that they need to do an hour or 40 minutes to get a very good calorie burn, but trust me, you don't. Because as I said earlier, I've put 2 years of work into this, and obviously testing things out, tweaking it, and obviously I've kind of more or less perfected it now. And obviously you can just do all this within 10 or 20 minutes. That's all you need. And I just think that when I was doing this before, I used to do it for for 40, 45 minutes, and I used to think that it was that was sufficient. But to be honest with you, it's not, because most people don't have 45 minutes in a day to work out. It's simple as that. So my kind of challenge was how was I going to shorten all this work into 10 or 20 minutes? And I've done it, and I've tweaked. I've done it with my one-to-one clients. I've done it with my group clients as well, and they've all got amazing results of it within a month or two. Because it's because of me being accountable to them, and obviously then going forward and implementing it. It's very simple. Kind of thing, because again, most people seem to overcomplicate things, I think, and you don't need to do that. It's no need for it. You just want to keep things simple. You want to keep things effective, and that's what we need to do. Obviously, 85% of the equation is going to be your nutrition, which obviously is something that I advise as well, and with the program, because obviously I know just how important it is by doing that, because I've lost a lot of weight myself. I lost 5 stone. If you probably don't know that already, I've lost 5 stone over the past 2 or 3 years, and I know more than anyone that it's about nutrition. Obviously my other clients have done that, the previous emails that I've emailed out to you, in terms of showing you my existing clients, and all those kind of things. So I just thought I'd do this video, because I feel that it's important for me to obviously explain who I am, and obviously why I've created it, and what you get out of it, and obviously different objections that you might have, or might still have, or other exceptions. So what I would encourage you to do is, if you can, put a comment below this blog post, or this video or post, and just kind of do say what kind of other objection you might have, because I think it's important for me then to obviously ask you, and then get feedback from you, and then obviously I can then change that, because then once I know that, then I can change it, then I can do it according to what you want. Then obviously if I do that, then we both win, because then you can get the results you want, and then I can help you out as well. So it's a win-win situation. So guys, like I said, my name's Matthew Oakley, of Transform Forever Bodyweight Workouts, and I'll speak to you soon.